So obviously it was my first time doing an ocean race leg. It was my first time sailing with the full crew, and the first time crew sailing together. So we've learnt a lot together. We've debriefed the leg. The idea is to take everything we've learnt and apply it to this one. So more feel of the boat, more feel of how Paul wants to sail. I'm doing the navigation on board, so understanding where Paul wants to put the cursor is obviously, you can never know until you've been in those scenarios. So yeah, hopefully a whole amount of stuff that we're going to put together. And now we've got a crew that's everyone sailed on board the boat. Me, Mariana and Paul obviously sailed together in the last leg. Emil sailed in the first couple of legs. So yeah. So leg 5 is it's a transatlantic, but quite a northerly transatlantic. So at the moment the weather's looking like we leave here. We've got a cold front that passes over the night before, so we're behind a front associated to a low pressure system. We then kind of fall into to a high pressure system behind it, so slowish sailing. We're not going to be going flat out from here, and then it will be a question as to whether we can get back in front of the front or what comes next, effectively. So it's not going to be a fast leg. We're not looking at 8 days. We're probably looking more like 10 to 12 days at the moment. Then downwind across the Atlantic, and then we'll see for the end. We could get a low pressure, or it could be high pressure and light winds right at the end. It's definitely going to be cold because we go to almost 60 degrees north. The water here at the moment is probably about 12 degrees, but as soon as we hitch out and turn left a little bit, it's going to quickly drop down to about 4 or 5 degrees. We brush past an ice gate that the event organisers have put in just north, and then round the top of the UK, so over the top of Scotland, and down through the oil platforms and wind farms in the North Sea. I mean, this is a tough leg. We've seen before boats have lost their rigs, boats have sunk on this leg. So our philosophy stays the same. If we have an issue, the race is over for us. So our aim is to get to the finish line, to sail safely, to learn as much as we can. But our cursor in terms of how far we're pushing is less than 11th hour and less than a militia and less than Holton. They're right tight, and almost we're hoping that they're going to go off, do their own little match race and race themselves out of the race. And our philosophy is, we're going to race fast, we're going to push hard, but we're really conscious of the boat. So our aim is to get to the end of the leg and let the others make mistakes.